Let's bait some archers. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought that I'd just bait some archers. So I went out and I got some MDF bases from Direwolf Wargaming. These are 25mm because what I want to do is I want to like base my archers individually, and then maybe like look to making some movement or getting some movement trays. So yeah, let's just crack on, shall we? Okay guys, so I've got my archers here, and so first things first, I am going to leave them on the cardboard the same as I did with the tree men and the fireworks crew. Just because it just makes them a lot easier to glue down. So I'm just gonna grab my scissors, and I'm not gonna leave them on big squares like that. I will cut around the mini, but I'm just gonna cut them all up into squares first. Right guys, so I've just cut all my archers into little squares like that. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna again grab my scissors and just cut around the little man, so the little archer. So I'll show you in this camera. I'm just leaving like a small amount of card around him like that, so he's just got like a little bit of card around him. I am actually okay to hold him, by the way, because he has been varnished, so yeah. And he'll sit on it'll be glued to an MDF base. Okay guys, so I have just cut all the cardboard off just so they got a little base, and I'm just gonna crack on and glue them down to my bases. So I've got me super glue. It's got my name on it and everything. M's. So yeah, I'll just show you guys me gluing them down. So he's just glued down. It's basically what I'm just going to do to the rest. Glue them all down, and then I can do the like texture paint, and then crack on from there. Okay guys, so my archers have dried. They're all dry on the bases. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the texture paint. Again, from Wargames Designs. If you guys are interested in that, by the way, I don't think it is for sale, but if you message Steve, his email is on his website. I'll put the link in the description, and he'll talk to you about it and let you guys know all about it. So yeah, I'm just gonna start doing the texture paint. Let's just move these guys back a little bit. Yeah, this is probably my favourite thing to base with, because it's just really easy. It's really quick as well, and it's really like pliable, I think that's the word. So you can just move it around and it moves freely. And it's also already like coloured because it's like a paint as well as a like base texture. So yeah, it's really good. Highly recommend the texture paint. Okay guys, so I have let my archers just dry, all the texture just dry, as you can see. So what I did do is, if you notice with this guy, he's got like a little hole in the base from the texture. What I did is I just like dug out like a little well, I'd imagine, say a little, come here then, darling. Hi, Cookie. It's a cookie. Yeah, so I dug out like a little hole where, say like a puddle would be, maybe. I'm gonna try and put a puddle. I only did it in a couple of them. I didn't do it in all. But yeah, that's dry. So what I'm gonna move on to now is just doing a dry brush with the salsa jar brown. Always makes an appearance. So yeah. By the way, Cookie is just decided to join me today. She wants to help me base some archers. Hey, Cook. Oh. Yeah, so I'm just gonna dry brush them. So I just use a fluffy brush because it's my preferred method. There's one done. So the dry brushing is actually pretty quick. The way I do it anyway. So I'm just quite fast. Don't know, maybe I'm fast, or maybe it's just, don't know, maybe dry brushing is quick. Don't know. It is for me anyway. Okay guys, so I've just dry brushed them. They were really quick to do. I don't know why I keep doing this every time. I always show you in that camera, but you never can see. But yeah, I'll just show you in this camera. There's one of them, just dry brushed. I'm never happy with the first dry brush. I always like to lighten it up after, so it's got like 3 different coloured dirts. But I love this. This is just a tester pot from Wilco. It's pale primrose. It's really good. So I'm gonna dry brush, go over the dry brush with the pale primrose just to lighten the bases up, because I do want it to be like really quite exaggerated and bright. So yeah, just gonna go over, and it looks quite dramatic when I first put it on, but I promise it actually ain't that dramatic. It looks like sand at the moment in the camera, but it's not that well, it won't look that bright once all the rest of the stuff is on the base. Okay guys, so I've just done the second dry brush with the pale primrose, and they're looking good. Oops. So what I did is I just found out the 3 bases that had the 3 archers that had the little puddles on them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like attempt to put muddy water on. Now I have done this on one of my treatment bases, which I will be uploading to Instagram if it's not already uploaded by the time I'm filming this. It will be uploaded. It should already be uploaded. We'll see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get some I'm trying to read a different language. Electric blue by Game Colour, and I'm just gonna like just water it down like massively. Maybe add in a little bit of white. Okay, so yeah, just like do this one. Just where the little puddle is that I've put in, I'm just gonna put this blue wash all in it. And this looks quite dramatic at the moment, but I'm going to go over it with a brown wash, or a couple of brown washes, just to muddy it up. But I just want that brightness underneath as well. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to grab brown. I might actually use the salsa jar brown, I think that'll be fine. I'm just gonna water that down so it's like a wash. So I've just let that one dry. I'm just gonna go over with this like brown wash and just mucky that up. Kind of goes greeny coloured, which is pretty perfect because I will be putting on the dark wash that I put on my fingers. I'll be putting it over this, just dulling it down, really making it look like a puddle. It's quite fitting actually, doing little puddles, because at the moment where I live in the UK, it's been like non-stop rain for days, so there is so many puddles outside. It's a nightmare on a dog walk. This Cookie likes to jump straight up me, covers me in mud, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's always fun every day. So I'm just gonna go grab the dark like this. So this is just like a homemade dark wash, like black brown wash or brown wash. Like that. So I'm just gonna let that dry, and while I'm letting that dry, I may as well just move on to my grass, do my grass on my bases. So I'm just gonna get some PVA. I've just got I've put my big, I had like a big tub, like a big heifer tub of PVA, and I've just put it in this jar because it's easier to access. So, yeah. I always like to water down the PVA. I don't like to put it straight on the bases because when I do that, it does like leave, like it takes forever to dry first of all, and it leaves like a big like lump. Whereas if you thin it down, from what I've experienced anyway, when it gets thinned down, it gets a lot easier. It's quicker to dry and just easier to do, to use, and to also it just looks better. So that's just what I think anyway. I'll just move them three aside just because getting blooming glue everywhere. So yeah, as I normally do, I just sort of dab it on everywhere where I want some grass, and I do prefer quite a fair amount of grass. I just think it looks pretty. And plus, when I like think about my archers, I always think like that maybe they'd be sort of in the woodland somewhere. So I'm just going to sprinkle this on wherever I put glue. And I just like to tap it down as well. Just lightly pressing. And I just leave all of that like scatter hair all over the base. And then I'll like tap it off after. So, yeah. Okay guys, so I have just done all of the grass on the archers, and they look cool. And also the three with the little puddles. I put grass on those and let the wash sort of dry. So it's looking really mucky now. So what I'm going to do is I've got some gloss Modge Podge in its little lid. That's it. And I'm just gonna grab it and just shove it in to the little puddles. So I'm just gonna make these look like water. So I am putting it on quite heavy. give it a water effect. All I've got left now is I've just got to put on my my bushes onto my bases, my little pretty flowers and bushes. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to move them guys out of the way because I'll put the bushes on after that's dry. Okay, so I'm not going to be putting like too many on. I'll put maybe 1 to 2 on each base. So like he's fine with just the one on. I'll put a different one onto his. Just because I don't want to overdo the bases, like I don't want them to be too crowded. I think it'll just look weird then. See, because he's got quite a lot of space, so I might just put like a little flower on his as well. Just like that. He looks cute. So yeah. Okay guys, so that is all of my archers finished. They're nice and based. I am super happy with them. I think they look absolutely incredible. I think the nice touches were actually the little puddles that I did. I think that really just adds a bit more of a 3D effect to them, as well as the flowers obviously. So yeah, I'm just super happy. I think they look incredible. So that is it guys. If you liked the video, could you please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe? It helps out so much. Click the bell to get notifications. Also, share the video with your friends and family if they're interested. Just, yeah. Also, could you follow me on Instagram? I'll put my handle here. It's always up and down. And as I promised, hopefully by the time this comes out, I will have 1 or 2 new posts on Instagram. So, yeah, guys. That's it, and thank you for watching. Bye. So what I did, and I was can't speak. Go on then. You may as well have it now. You've put your nose in it. Little. Come here then, darling. Hi, Cookie. Come on, darling. Dear princess.